Today's sports coverage of the National Football League finds us a dozen miles east of the National Mall at the home of the Commanders here in Landover, Maryland. Coming up, a terrific matchup to decide who represents the NFC in the Super Bowl. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Washington Commanders. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Zone read, this is Milrow. And he's going to be stopped up at the line to begin this ball game.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Finding space at the 40. And he's going to be taken down. His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a first down. Come on. From the shotgun, it's Milrow. Now he'll run. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and a couple. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And he's in. Touchdown, Seattle. On now, Cade York for the point after. It's up and through. And the Seahawks will take the early advantage. They lead 7-0 in this NFC title game. Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Ready? Look at the 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Crack all 80. Come on. Here we go.
Right to the air goes Daniel. That's a short one caught by Sinnott. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
10 yards. So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
And just like that, you go from 2nd and inches, where you think it's pretty much a given that you're going to move the chains, to now finding yourself in 3rd and 2 or 3. Great job by that defense. This completely changes this possession.
3rd and short, and it's Daniel. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback. And when they come on 3rd down, that number just goes up.
79 Broncos.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. He'll try and get there on the ground. And this is going to backfire in a big way. He's going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was wrong.
He'll find his man, Lambert Smith. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 20. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Let's go. Ready.
That's complete left side to Worthy. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
A big mistake. It was first and goal, and it's intercepted.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Ready. Let's go.
Daniels now going to look to throw. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass falls incomplete. Second and 10. On play action, Daniels. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ready. Set.
Third down. They need 5.
Tag. Ready.
Open man, right side. He's got him.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield, even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
A big loss on the play brings up second down.
One quarter down, 3 to go on the road to the Super Bowl. 7-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this.
Okay, ready.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Ready. Lightning 18. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. Had the defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
79 Broncos.
Third and long, and here's Daniels. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
60.
Brings up 4th down.
He'll go. Here's Daniels. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
Now Milroe on first down. On the run to the right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw and the pass is incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
From the gun, it's Milroe. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
Okay, break. Go.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 20, here's 2nd and 8.
Ready.
A man over the middle is Worthy. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
1st and goal, Seattle.
Here's a run. And this one blown up. Good serve and drop up. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now, Milroe, this is a designed run. Stop at the 6, and that sets up 3rd and goal.
Down in the red zone, designed quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
3rd and goal.
Here we go. Back. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Throwing is Milroe. This caught.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Interesting decision. A field goal makes it a 2-score game. They're going to keep the hammer down and go for it on 4th and goal. They'll try and throw for it with Milroe. And this is hot. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Touchdown, Seahawks. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. York now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Seahawks move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Nick Emanwari is there to make the play. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
At the 36-yard line.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll return with more of the NFC Championship game after this. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Mike, come on. 60 by 6.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Let's go now. Panther 6.
Here's a design run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
70 Lions. 18 Pioneer. Let's go.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. This one is complete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Milroe throwing on second down. He's got Douglas going deep. That is hot. What a throw. Touchdown, Seattle. Now it's York for the PAT. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. York now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Seahawks will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80.
On first down, Daniel. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 27-yard line.
Throwing on second down, Daniel. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Keely Ringo.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
1st down, Seattle.
And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime.
21-yard line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Trap 50, trap 60.
Now it's Milroe. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. DeAndre Lambert-Smith. Touchdown, Seahawks. York, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks move out to a commanding 28-0 first half lead.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle. Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Here we go, shot.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
19 Lion.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
After that last incompletion, it's really the story of the game. This offense has had a really hard time sustaining drives that can lead to points. You can sense the frustration, not only on the sideline, but really in the entire stadium. They've got to get something going, especially early in these drives, so they can find themselves in scoring position and come away with some points.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Go! Warriors 70. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. We'll keep this one on the ground. To the 45. Still going. And he is gone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Now it's York for the PAT. And the kick is good. So what a finish to his first half as they extend the lead.
Rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing.
These teams hoping to be the ones to lift the George Halas Trophy. Quarter number 3 of the NFC title game underway. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Get it. Ready.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. That's taken in by Pager. And he'll be out of bounds here. And it's only a gain of a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Got it. Ready.
3rd down and
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Play action. Here's Daniels. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
Stephanie! Liking 18!
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels.
This main ain't shit, bruh. Face with tears of joy, 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 face with tears of joy.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the 3rd quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue. And I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
In trouble, and down he goes.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Taking off.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they failed to do is account for him ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Back. 19, Hawk 70, Hawk 70, steady.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. Great job with his legs. On the move for 15 and moving the chains with a first down.
Really nice play call there that time. I think early on the quarterback realized pretty quickly, Mike, this is a light box. We got to take advantage of it. They get the right run call dialed up, and they're able to move the chains.
He's got it at the 7. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
Let's go now.
Now Milrow. Out to his right. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
2. 68.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. So backed up now to the 8-yard line. It's third and goal.
Pass the 60. Go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. The throw here is complete. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's fourth and goal.
Sometimes it's easy for a defense to lose track of a running back, especially when he leaks out from the backfield, but not the case here. They kept eyes on him the whole time. Comes in, makes a sure tackle, and drops him for a loss.
Mustang 19. 70 Lions.
They'll send Worthy in motion.
Ready?
They're going on fourth down. Milrow. Exiting the pocket right. And this is not going to do the trick. Not even close to where they need it to be. Turn it over. On down.
Set. 70 Timberwolf.
Daniels now on first down. Has caught. That's Lane. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and 3 at the 16-yard line.
Daniels to throw on second down. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. Into space. And he will take this one in. 83 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Try here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders will get just a bit closer.
Score Seahawks 35, Commanders 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Ready? Crackle.
Now this looks like a design run. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
That's caught. It's Lambert Smith. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming back. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard, and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Seattle. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. York, good on the extra point. 1 quarter remains in the NFC Championship game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports.
Michael Dixon, the
kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away.
Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Check out.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
On 2nd down, it's Daniel. That'll be taken in by Krosky Merritt. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that 1st down. They'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
Gain of 8 brings up 3rd and 12.
Come on, come on.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. His 1st catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a 1st down.
Pass the 60, pass the 60.
And a Commander's 1st down. 1st and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's another Washington Commanders 1st down.
Even in the air, here's Daniels. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
19.
Daniels going to throw again. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
It's now
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
At the Seahawks' 32-yard line.
Here's Daniel. That's to Krosky Merritt. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 20.
Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Daniels now going to look to throw. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
Okay, break.
Throwing is Daniel. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Been a largely forgettable performance from this offense up until this point, Mike. I mean, these sacks, they just continue to stop so many of their drives throughout the entire game. And then you look up at the scoreboard, and it pretty much reflects that here in the 4th quarter. On that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
His kick is good. And the Commanders will cut into that lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
From the 6, here comes a return. Still get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Drive will start on the ground. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he's going to weave his way forward. It's a first down at the 44-yard line.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
They'll stay on the ground. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple.
Cougar 19.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
Buffalo 18. Come on, come on. Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Warrior 70.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really in a fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
He's got a man. It's McLaurin. And he's going to have the Commanders' 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready, ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. A man left side, it's caught. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. The extra point is good. The Commanders cut into the lead a little bit. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. And they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock. And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line. They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's 1st and goal. So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks, as their fans will